Delusion is one of those animes. You know what I'm talking about. It's the sort of animes that people tend to remember when they want to convince someone that their Japanese cartoons are not for the same age demographic that thinks Wonder Pets and Timu Mizumi are hardcore documentaries. And, well, far be it from me to say otherwise, not when the whole point of this channel is a thinly veiled excuse to distract me with animes and not trying to kill myself. Ah yes, so, Heavenly Delusion is a 13-episode anime made by Production IG that is divided into two plots set in the same world. The world is fucked by some unknown catastrophe that has turned the world into a Fallout game. In plot number 1, we follow a brain of a boy stuck in the body of his sister after a surgery, and a boy that knows kung fu and can kill the titular monsters of the setting called man-eaters with a mere touch. They travel to post-apocalyptic Japan in search of heaven, or food, or pretty much whatever the fuck they've decided was interesting that particular episode, and it's all very sad. All while they do the usual thing these sorts of animes like to do, wax philosophy about the state of life and all that other such stuff, which almost always makes them sad. The second plot revolves around a secret school of teenagers and kids who we quickly realize are not human, and their daily shenanigans, which includes the usual teenager stuff like figuring out who they are, trespassing into private property, having unprotected sex, and so on and so on. Outside of a few things like monster foreshadowing, these two plots have barely anything connecting them, to the point where one kinda has to wonder why are they even like that. And on this point I can already feel some of you giving this video the look. Oh, I know that look. It's the look of an old and experienced zoophile listening to the new white girl spilling the tea about her random urge about her pet dog. You have about 10 seconds to mute this video to prevent from listening to spoilers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1, go! So, the title of the show, Heavenly Delusion, should tell you exactly what this is. These two stories show two different time periods, with one with the school being in the past, while the one with the confused boy or girl, who people will praise for being a trans allegory when it's clearly fucking not, being set in the present. So I'm a Spider So What did the same shit, by the way, and I didn't like it back then, and to be quite honest with you, I only barely tolerate it now, in part because the present story is actually pretty damn good. See, the biggest problem with structuring your story that way is that the whole reveal that one part of the story is supposed to be in the past is made for it to be a twist that would make the viewer go, oh, what an unexpected turn of events! And this twist doesn't really work for me, not when the two stories are so disconnected from each other, you might as well treat them as two separate animes. Now, unlike Spider, Heavenly Aneurysm does hint on this whole thing here and there, mainly in the form of powers of antagonistic man-eaters. Here's a hero code that can cast illusions onto people. Name me one of the people in the academy who could do the exact same thing. And there you have it. Case solved. Didn't even have to say that the amputee girl is Mimihime and whatnot, but these hints are also not really obvious on first glance, so most people watching this will barely, if ever, notice it. Heck, more than sure some of the people watching me right now will be surprised by it. The only reason why I'm not bashing the show the way I did with that thing I shall not name is because, as said before, the story and the world building are superb. It succeeds in making the viewers care about the characters and want to see the people who hurt them suffer, which is a good thing. The graphics are also pretty good, though the monster design is a bit meh. Giant animal things with glowy bits are kind of the staple of the genre these days, and the music, So in conclusion, it's a very decent story that I genuinely recommend you people to watch. The whole atmosphere and the setting reminds me of the good bits of Fallout, when instead of the story bashing you over the head with old world bad invent something new, we can see the people just living their lives in the post-apocalyptic wasteland, inventing new shit on top of the old, without it trying to be some deeper allegory on why we should abandon capitalism or be your own free man and all that other Americana junk mass culture force feeds us.